Hit piece NFT website goes dark as RIAA major labels pursue legal action. Talk to me about this.
I saw this. I actually first saw this on my social media feed. So on Facebook, I have a lot of friends on there that are in the music business, on blogs, on playlists, on a lot of stuff. Naturally. So I was seeing people post about. I'd never heard about Hit Piece before, but I saw people post about Hit Piece that they did not put their songs on there, and that they found, they're selling NFTs as song royalties. So if you own the NFT, then you get 1% of song royalties, or whatever percentage they have on there.
Right.
It's selling percentages of song royalties, which is a good idea.
Right.
It looks like the biggest problem is that they were allowing people, or maybe they themselves, or I don't know what happened, but they had NFTs on there that were not verified. Wow. And that is, that's going to get you obviously into a lot of legal trouble. Quite frankly, they're screwed. Right. Nobody's going to use this service after this because you've lost trust now. So that is why. I mean, there's a lot of people in the cryptocurrency space, if you're not familiar with it, that have this idea that this should be completely unregulated and, all this other stuff. In reality, you at least need a little bit of regulation. When they say decentralized, that does not mean that there are no decision makers running the company. Right. It means that there's no central decision maker making all the decisions. Right. It means that, hey, just like big businesses buy smaller businesses, and they'll still keep the brand name on the smaller business. Right. Kind of a similar idea. Like there's a bigger branch of a business, and then they'll make separate branches of it, and they'll limit their power of decision making over the smaller branch. That's decentralization in a nutshell. But with the cryptocurrencies that are going to do the best in the future, if we're going to be honest about it, is the ones that are listed on regulated exchanges. You got Coinbase, which is regulated exchange by the SEC. Even the ones that aren't listed publicly, like I don't know, like a KuCoin or a Gate.io or MEXC, like they still have to comply with certain laws if you want to be able to trade certain dollar amounts. So if I want to go trade a lot of money on KuCoin or Gate.io, I'm probably going to have to submit a KYC, which is a know your customer, meaning I have to send in my driver's license in order to maybe deposit money or something like that. Right. I'd say, I get the appeal of not having to do that because look, I don't like the government being on my business either. At the same time, I don't want to buy an NFT and it be a fake one. Right. 100%. Right. So that is why, honestly, we even, when we were going over social token sites and NFT sites, that is why we chose Rally versus a BitClout, which is now part of DESO. So DESO is the ticker symbol on that. They are listed on, I think, Coinbase now, but the biggest problem with DESO is that they list artists or creators, influencers before the creator actually agrees to be listed. Now they lock the funds in there, but you're still trading on the name, image, and likeness of somebody who has not given you permission to trade on them. So that'd be like Taylor Swift. Like they set up an account for Taylor Swift and have it in holding for her. Smart marketing, right? Because she might find that, hey, I got $2 million in here before I even signed up. So that is a good, it's clever, we'll call it. But on the flip side, she could say, well, I just signed this deal over here with Rally, and you guys need to take my stuff down. And in fact, I'm suing you because you grew your brand off of my name. Yeah. And then everybody's money, if you get sued into oblivion, everybody's money on the site goes away.
That's right.
So I personally would not do that with my marketing. I would try to find another clever angle. Like, I like where the thinking was, but let's find a different angle so that we don't lose all of our money in this. So, if somebody does want to buy DSO, not investing advice at all or financial advice, I just wouldn't have it heavily weighted in my portfolio.
Yes.
Maybe have a little bit because it can be a good idea, but I would not have a majority of mine in DSO. That's too much risk, even for me. And you guys, I'd say we're fairly risky.
Right.
So the hit piece thing, look, it's not like they couldn't come back, but that's a hard road to call back from.
Yeah.
So I personally would stay away from it. I wouldn't put money in any NFTs on there. I'd rather the growth be slower in a company than trying to explode off of just wildly unregulated stuff like this.
Yeah.
They're not even checking the verification on the NFTs. So rather have slower growth on a site like Rally, and I'll know that the creator, like they vet the creator before. They have a KYC. They'll meet with the creator, do like a little 30-minute video conference so that they can see the person. So I know that if this NFL player launches on Rally, then that was them.
Right.
Like, there's no questions about it. I know I can put my money in there. I'll see them posting on social media. It's all good.
Yeah.
But I would stay away from hit piece.
Makes sense.